Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? Looks like we got about 30 people in here right now. Good evening, Andre, Bob, Adam, Sovereignty, Burp, Randall, Caden, Doc, Doug, Pieter, Amounty. How we doing, guys? Sonny, how we doing? What's up, Bruce? How are you? Everybody's displaying their handles apparently tonight on the chat, so it's going to be a little bit different. So if your handle is different than your usual username, I might not recognize it. Hopefully it's the same, but it definitely is displaying all handles. How we doing, guys? Yeah, today was crazy, huh? Today was just, I mean, what, like 1,300 points almost from top to bottom? I mean, that's wild. And what's even more crazy is that's only like what, like a 3% move. You know, like what are we talking about here? All good so far. Ever had your PC die on you so you go sprinting for the charger? What's up, Spencer? How are you? How's everybody doing? Those of you that are hanging out in the vertical stream, feel free to click on the other live stream on my channel. Obviously, the horizontal feed is a little bit better viewing experience. It's the one that does not have the word mobile in the title. Tonight, we are doing yet another Lucid giveaway. Tonight is going to be a 25K account. Exclamation point Wes in the chat will enter you into the drawing. We'll announce the winner at the end of the stream. You will need to be here in order to claim the prize. But welcome, everybody. How was your guys' trading day? Let me know. Ever had your PC die and sprint? Well, no, my PC is always plugged in, so that doesn't happen to me. But yeah, I guess if you're trading from a laptop, for sure. That's funny. 762 on 300 accounts and a charger sprint, Caleb? Nice. That's funny. That's funny. Yes. So honestly, I was planning on holding the position that I was in, guys. I got trailed out literally 2 minutes before I went live. As you can see, I'm up 1630 after commissions on the session. So good start to the evening session already. Really good start. We'll take it. Today I was able to capitalize early on the long position and able to catch a little bit of the downside. I wish I would have held the downside. I ended up making a little over 5K today when all was said and done. The rest of the afternoon, I was done within the first, like, I don't know, hour and a half. And then I sat and watched the rest of the day. I just watched it happen. So no trades, no reason to risk anything after I've made that much. I could have made a lot more, obviously, had I just held on to my short. I was short from 25,205. And yeah, I wish I would have held. I wish I would have held. But it's okay. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't see that kind of a fall coming or that kind of a crash coming. So I was happy with the day. Blew a crap ton of evals. What's up, Jimmy? Thought the membership was longer? Yeah. Yeah, no, I appreciate everybody who purchases memberships. My long entry was actually tonight. I took one mini at like 170-ish, and I added at like I want to say like 185, and I caught this move, but obviously I got trailed on that little snapback that we had right before I went live. So yeah. Amounty, I'm not sure. You know, obviously next week is going to be a little strange with Thanksgiving and everything. You will obviously have Black Friday sales going on. I haven't heard anything about any of the promos that they're planning on. I never know really until right at time of release. That's when I get the emails from the props announcing their new promotion. So I don't have any forewarning more than you guys do, to tell you the truth. I'm not in cahoots with all the props. So I just have affiliate codes to save you guys some money. That's really about it. So yeah, you know, I guess that's really up to you. I mean, if you're trading the really cheap accounts, there's probably not going to be that much of a discount on those anyway. But there will be some, I would assume. Oh, Caleb, just take Thursday off. Just take Thursday off. I mean, you can trade. The volume's just going to be really dead. Amounty, let's say you are down to your last 200 spare cash for an eval. Would you wait? I mean, honestly, if I was down to my last 200 spare cash, I wouldn't be purchasing an eval anyway. If you want my honest opinion. But yes, I would wait. I would wait. Yeah, Lucid's Lucid is a great, probably the best new firm out there, guys. Like, if you guys are looking for cheap evals, one day to pass, long-term slow growth on an account with consistent payouts, I think Lucid is right there with my funded futures. Similar pricing, one day to pass. I think, you know, they have a DLL in place. That's the one caveat, is you can't blow up an account, but I think that's a good thing, right? Like, I think having a DLL in place saves your account in a lot of cases. How is Lucid direct to funded? So here's my honest opinion. The direct to fundeds are good pricing on Lucid, right? They're great pricing. However, you bring in a lower consistency to payout on the direct to fundeds. And really, if you look at how everything is structured with them, with the one day to pass on the test accounts, I don't know that it's, I don't know that it's that beneficial to go direct to funded, especially if you're not consistently passing the evaluations anyway. All you're really saving is one day, and you're lowering your consistency that you have to have. Like, because if you go through the test, it's 35% in sim funded. If you go direct to funded, it drops all the way down to 20% consistency. So, you know, yes, you can get to pay out 1 day faster. But honestly, guys, if you're not passing these evaluations consistently, there's zero reason to go direct to funded. Like zero reason with any of the firms. If you're not consistently able to pass the evaluations or tests, there's no reason to go direct to funded. Zero reason. What about the payouts on Lucid? So they have it structured. They have payout caps on the sim fundeds. It depends on what account size you have. Payouts 1 and 2 on the 50K are payout cap on the 25Ks. Let me list that first and foremost. Is $1,000 across the board until you're in a live. So that's the cap payout you can receive on the 25Ks. It's a little different once you jump up to the 50Ks. The 50Ks, your payouts 1 and 2 are 1,500 cap, but you can't withdraw any of your buffer balance. So like they try to keep you in the funded. So you actually have to have, if you want to withdraw 1,500, you have to be $1,500 over your buffer. You aren't entitled to any of the buffer. Which is a good thing, right? It keeps your account alive. It keeps you able to trade. You can still battle back and get to payout again. It's 5 winning trading days of $100 or more. Constitutes a winning trading day on Lucid. Amounty, it's very, very similar structurally to my fund of futures. Very similar. Very similar. The only difference is the first 10,000 in profits that you receive is 100% yours with Lucid, whereas you have an 80-20 split with my fund of futures right from the jump. And then the live transition is, I think the live transition on Lucid is better than my fund of futures, if you ask me. But just look into it. Like, know what you're getting into. You know, guys, don't go blindly into buying these evals. Like, know the rules, know what the payout structure is, find one that suits you the best, and go that route, you know. The prop firms that I have affiliates with, either I have gotten payouts with and trust, or someone that I know has gotten payouts with, and I trust that they're reliable. So I will never partner with a firm that I don't trust. So the ones that I do have a code for, I do think there's value there with all of them, right? Caleb, even if for someone who passes props left and right, you wouldn't do an instant because he blows just as many. Amounty. So if you blow alive, like if you don't take any money out of it, no, you won't. You shouldn't get a tax doc. You shouldn't get any tax statement for that. That's losses. That's actually a write-off, technically. You'd have to talk to an accountant, though. Yeah, Kelly, that was so I was actually targeting these downside wicks on my long position, but yeah, 300 looks logical. You can see what's going on up here, though. You can kind of see what's going on up here on the books. Clearly somebody thinks we're going to be trading up here at some point in the near future, right? Whether we get there or not, I don't know. Let me see what kind of size is layered in up here. There is a big boy layering in. Or trying to get out. So from 690, every 5 points, there is about 100 lots. All the way up to 735. Just to give you a heads up. Mountie, you should be able to write off your losses against your payout. Like, if you've lost more than you've been paid out, you should be able to write all that off. Like, it should balance out. Providing, here's the caveat, right? And the guys, and this is why I recommend, if you're running trading, run your trading like a business. In other words, if you're taking payouts, set yourself up a personal LLC and run your funds through an LLC. There's a lot of tax advantages to doing that. This is not financial advice. I'm not an accountant. But I would highly recommend doing that. Especially if you're consistently getting payouts. Hey, what's up, Charles? How are you? I see you guys over there on the shorts feed. Feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel. It's a better viewing experience. That's where everybody's chatting at. All right, we got a little over 80 people in here right now. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, we are giving away a 25K Lucid test account this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I already have a bag locked in. So we'll see what happens here. It already looks like we've got... We're probably in slow grind territory up, if you're asking me. You can kind of see the back and forth that we dealt with in this range in here. I was hoping it was just going to straight shot up to these wicks. Up here at 260. But it didn't do that. It didn't do that. Yeah, music, it's like, that's what you're looking at. You're looking at a straight channel up. I mean, obviously with some volatility, right? But you guys can see up here around 700. There's somebody targeting up here. We should see a decent retracement. You've got the daily 100 SMA sitting at 24,440 right now. In case you guys are wondering why I use the SMAs, just to give you a little bit of reference. That blue line that you see is the daily 50 simple moving average. And look at where we sold off from today. Heavy. It was literally a tap and go. Tap and downside. And I honestly think higher time frame, we probably have more downside in store. We probably have more downside in store. So just be prepared. There will be days that are green. Obviously, there will be some retracement. But just be prepared for more downside coming up. Like I don't think the selling is done or the profit taking. Moves up right now are probably just short covering and looking to get in again on the short side. So just be prepared. We're probably going to have some volatility over the rest of this year. So yeah, all right, we got over 100 people in here. People still slowly filing in. Those of you that are just getting here, we are giving away a 25K Lucid test account this evening. We'll announce the winner at the end of the stream. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. Just make sure that you're here at the end of the stream to claim your prize. All right. Giveaway is working. Music is working. Everything is working. All right. We are good. Been there, done that. Time to size way down. Yeah, Pavan. I mean, this is pretty obvious, right? This is a lot for the market to leave behind. It's a lot of interest for it just to leave behind. Definitely, this will get traded at some point again. It will get traded again at some point. Hey, what's up, guys? Those of you that are just tuning in, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, pretty good, pretty easy trade, to tell you the truth. Like when we didn't get the break back down and we started holding in this area, that's kind of when I got long. And then when we got back above this, I added into it on this big green candle, and it just kind of ran. I did get trailed out. I think I was up a little over 2K at one point on the trade. So I did get trailed out right before I went live. Save Sakura for Lucid. If it's day 5, like if today is day 5, you're gonna have to wait until the dashboard updates at the end of the trading session today. So it will be like sometime probably between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. What's up, Tim? How are you? But it does happen instant, just to give you a heads up. It does happen instant with Lucid. It's usually within a few minutes. Your first one might take a few minutes, but it's fairly instant from time of request to time funds hit your account. So yeah. Oh, thanks guys. Yeah, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. For those of you that trade on Quantower, we are putting out a short series, tips and tricks. The first one rolled out today. The voiceover is obviously my editor Mason, or Mock, as you see him in the chat sometimes. But we're going to be rolling out a series of Quantower tips and tricks, things that you guys might find useful. They're going to be just little short clips. There will be a series of them coming out over the next, month or so. So if you trade on Quantower, keep an eye out for those. The first one rolled out this morning. The first one was to trade, like if you have a psychology issue with seeing the P&L dollar sign, changing that to ticks might help with that. And that's kind of why we rolled that one out for you guys who do have that kind of psychological barrier, watching the P&L go up and down. Changing to ticks might flip that switch for you. I know a lot of traders that do that don't like seeing the P&L on the execution line, and they just use ticks instead. Because now they're not thinking about the dollars that they're making or losing. They're just worried about the trade itself and the amount of ticks that they're gaining. Saranath, no, it's app only. It's not a web-based platform. For the 50K, you can trade up to 4 minis, Cunningham. For the 50K, you have up to 4 minis. The 25Ks, you have 2 minis or 20 micros. The 50Ks, you have 4 minis or 40 micros. Which honestly, if you're trading a 50K on with 4 minis, that's unless you have a huge balance on your 50K, the 4 minis are that's a bit much. Fully, I'm not opposed to trying a trade here. I'm not opposed to trying, like, I would kind of like to see it wick back down. You still got point of control down here. I'd like to see it test this volume area one more time and see if we get a hold. And I would get long on the reclaim. So it's something like the move down here, the reclaim, a little more chop, and then the move up. If it just goes from here, like if it just keeps slow grinding, I probably won't get in. We have a lot of aggressive selling going on here. You don't really see a whole lot of green bubbles, which is indicating to me, it's all this selling currently is getting absorbed. So it could be in slow grind territory. Caleb, you YOLO'd 4 minis on 350Ks, had 700 left. I don't recommend that. Caleb, that is definitely not financial advice. Saranath, would I suggest waiting for the Black Friday sale? Somebody asked that question earlier. Like, look, I can't tell you because I don't know what the Black Friday sales are going to look like, or if they're even going to have one, right? Or what it's going to be on. You know, they might do their higher priced accounts as their Black Friday sale. You know, I don't know what that's going to look like, so I can't tell you what to do there. If you want to wait, go ahead and wait it out. You know, what's another couple days? I would imagine they would start running sales at the beginning of next week to try and capitalize as much as they can. You know, I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. What's up, guys, over there in the shorts feed? How we doing? What's up, Rabba? How are you? Feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel. Click on the horizontal stream. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Like, we are in slow grind territory up at this point. It's going to be very hard without some sort of attempt back in this area for me to buy in up here, because you're risking a lot of chop. You know, there's a lot of wick action over here, downside wick action. That's just, you're just risking a lot of possible rejection areas. You know, we've already attempted to reject these wicks. You have topside wicks getting put in over here. But then, like, every 10 points, there's another area that could smack randomly. So it's going to be hard without getting a pullback to hop on this long up here at this point. Especially considering we're up, I mean, this went down to what, 24,020? So we're up over 200 points off the lows on the session already. I mean, that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Rabba, you got a hangover? Oh, no. Guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. Like I said, we're below the daily 100 SMA right now. I would imagine that's probably the move, the retest of that, which sits at 24,440 right now. But it's going to be volatile, right? Like you're going to have volatile moves. Sean, what was the winning trade? I kind of already explained it. Let's see here. What account was I on? Here you go. So initial was at 185, add at 171. That's the trade right there. And then I got trailed out up here at 219. Used to jam. The stream won't stay live for some reason on your end? Are you having signal issues? Do I give live updates in Discord during RTH? What do you mean by live updates, Harrison? Like what do I see in the Discord? Like what I'm seeing throughout the session? Or are you talking about what trades I've taken? I mean, there's definitely times where, if you're asking about the trades I've taken, there's definitely times where I screenshot my trade. But here's the thing. Discord has this weird curse about screenshots, right? Everybody knows it. As soon as you post a screenshot, that the market somehow always goes against you the minute that you post a screenshot. Oh yeah, Harrison. You pretty much, Harrison, if you look at my trading plan, not every day, but if you look at my trading plan, that is the initial trade idea that I'm looking at. So that is the trade that I'm planning on taking. And then depending on what happens at that level, as far as price action, whether that level holds as support or rejects and acts as a short and gives me a short entry, that is the initial trade that I'm taking. Now, full execution of it, obviously I don't always get all three targets, or like today was on the short side. But that is my initial trade. That trading plan is my initial trade. So you guys will always know what my first trade of the day, what I'm looking for is, as long as that level gets traded. So you can just, like, if you read that trading plan, like from today, my first trade today was actually long from 220. And then my second trade of the day was short from 205. Yeah, cheers, Harrison. Yeah, that trading plan, for those of you that have access to it, that trading plan, you guys know exactly what I'm looking at. I don't even need to screenshot it. Like, that's the exact trade that I'm looking at, and level I'm looking to execute from, and level I'm looking to get a read off of. And if it never gets traded, I'm not in a trade. Not in a trade until much later. I'm sitting on my hands for a while. But yes, that trading plan each and every morning is my first trade of the day. Rava, you stopped posting entries on the Discord because of the curse. It's crazy. You take a screenshot of your trade, it immediately goes against you. It immediately goes against you every single time. It's so wild how that happens. That's why now I typically don't post a screenshot of my charts when I'm in a trade until the thing is really close to take profit. Or at least over halfway to my take profit. All right, are we holding this level? Is that what we're doing here? Let me take a look. What kind of interest do we have to the downside here? I'd kind of like this to get traded. This like 190 to 185 area. I don't know though. All of a sudden there's a lot of orders stacked through down below. You're short from 206, Jeff? Yeah, you could see some retracement. Where's VWAP at right now? 150? Yeah, you'll just have to get through this volume shelf here. Point of control and everything. Like if this area holds, notice how we bounced on this high volume area. So the there's a passive buyer sitting here, absorbing any kind of selling here at 190. So they're gonna really have to get aggressive and push through that buyer that's sitting there. Oh, Bob, sorry. I was reading your I started looking at price action. I'm sorry. I see your question. Can I give a simple explanation of the size and imbalance on the DOM, trying to understand it better? Bob, all sizes is the limit orders resting on the books. So if I zoom in, you can kind of see what's going on here. Right? These are the orders resting on the books. Limit orders, passive buyers and sellers. Imbalance is the difference, right? Yeah, Michael, I'm kind of like, I mean, 205 is probably your long entry, but I would kind of like to see it trade through into all this volume. You know, obviously there's a passive buyer sitting here at 190. I feel like they're going to try to run him over. Rabba, you need to be 100% sure before posting. Bag is secured. Stop loss super green before posting a screenshot. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how that works on Discord. What's up, Indian Bird? How are you? Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think a lot of people got wrecked today, guys. The viewers are definitely light tonight. we have 120 people in here, which, by the way, I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for all the love and support. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me every night. It's always a good time. Always a good time. But yeah, we typically have, I don't know, like 180 to 200 people in here by now. And we're about half that tonight. I have a feeling a lot of people got wrecked today. Oh man, I can always tell when like the viewership is light. I can always tell. Adam over there hiding. I hope you guys survived today, right? Or when it's that volatile, just new. I realize when it's flying around in your mind, psychologically, you're thinking dollar signs, right? Like big dollar signs. But when it's flying around like that, if you don't have a good entry, like if you're just throwing on because you're seeing lots of movement, there's zero reason to execute in that. And if you are, it's a 1 micro kind of thing, right? It's a 1 micro kind of thing. All right, looks like they finally pushed through that passive buyer at 190. Let's see what happens at VWAP. Race the wins. You've been on the struggle since the... okay, you did good during New York, but the overnight you haven't traded so well. Fully, I felt like I traded well, right? P&L wise, it looks good. I ended up a little over 5K today total. But I actually missed the entire... I was actually short from 25,205. And I took profits way too early, apparently. I could have had a massive day, right? It could have been absolutely massive. Could have been my biggest day. Yeah, Paul, 200 points below. I know, from high to low on the Nas. I mean, what are we looking at here? You know, where's the down here? Yeah, we're looking at 1,300 points almost on the Nas. Gone. I just wasn't expecting that much, right? Like I could see 24,400. I didn't see 400 points below that. I could see that happening once we got heavy. You know, once we were holding below 25K. But I did not see 24,000 being a threat by the end of the session. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see the amount of downside that was incoming. What are we doing here? Man, there is just gaps, guys. And like, that's why you're seeing price flow through here. There's just gaps in price. Like, look at all the gaps on the imbalance. There is just gaps everywhere. The spread right now is even kind of wide. I mean, it's going 2 to 3 points at some points. That's crazy. Oh, nice, Michael. Nice. Yeah, this is difficult to trade for sure. You got 50 points, Michael? Yeah, if you were short from above 200, you definitely got 50 points. For sure. All right, those of you that are just tuning in, I'll announce it again. We are giving away a 25K Lucid test account this evening. Great new prop. If you haven't tried them out yet, they're worth a shot. Exclamation point West will enter you into the drawing. We'll announce the winner at the end of the stream. If you don't win, Lucid is worth a shot. You can always use code West for best available discount with Lucid. Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures. Trade Day, if you're interested in Trade Day. Trade Day is another good prop with daily payouts. I have codes with Earn to Trade and Bullinox, but nobody really uses those. At least none of my community. A couple people use them, but yeah. What's up, Crypto? How are you? Give it to someone else. Okay, I got you. I got you. We'll just re-roll if you win. Wait, Crypto, you were in the ICU? Wait, Crypto, what happened? Oh, Pieter, I see your message in Discord. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't post that screenshot. Don't post it. Oh, you made a mistake. You made a big mistake. You just made a huge mistake. Joe, so if you have a personal account, right? Like if you're trading on a personal account, yeah, you will need to contact the broker because you'll need to change some things, right? Like your withdrawals and everything will need to go through your business rather than your personal. Pieter, I warned you. I warned you, Pieter. Don't say I didn't warn you. Guys, oh, goodness. Don't say I didn't warn you. He posted a screenshot in Discord, guys. And this thing immediately gave the green pump candle on a short position. Immediately. Oh, too funny. Too funny. Yeah, it happens every time. I'm telling you. It happens every time. The screenshot curse is a real thing. It is a real thing. Oh, man. Too funny. What is this candle doing? Race to wins? I mean, we're probably going back up. I mean, that's a pretty good hold above VWAP. That's a strong engulfing that we have here. In fact, I'll actually play this long. We'll give it a shot. We'll target the highs up here. We'll go base hit. Not going to give back everything, but we'll risk. We'll risk right below these lows. Got to get through this volume area, obviously. But we'll go stop right at 70. Actually, we'll go just below 70. All right. See what kind of volatility we get here. Kind of running into resistance at that 190 though. We need buyers to actually push through this area with some strength. Okay, what's that order that just popped up there? It's not too big. Hoping it doesn't just chop here in the 80s for a while. Kennedy, you think it's going back down? It could. It very easily could. It could also rip to the top side. All right, here we go. Let's just rip right back above 200. Actually, I think I'm going to front run 220. If we can get there. Oh no, Michael, you got short? As we approach 200, if we get above 200, I'll go break even on this. There's a lot of wick and spike action through here, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't like the hold up at 190 there at all. That's a little scary. There's all this volume that it could be trying to retrace through. I'd rather see it just accelerate through 190, and we're kind of not getting that. I might have to kill this. What's up, Shankar? How are you? Yeah, this is getting heavy. Yeah, let's just let's get out of this. I don't like the stall out at 190. Let's just take this stop out. Limit the damage. Yeah, I don't like falling off of this volume shelf here isn't a good look. I mean, it could still go up. It might have been a bad pull up on the stop out. My stop was in a good spot, but it rejecting that area is not a good look. Hey, later, Doc. Enjoy your night. So we lost, what did we lose? $300 on that position. I'm fine with that. I just was not comfortable with that stall out here. Oh, of course. Of course. Maybe I should have left my stop, huh? Terrible. Terrible. Oh, boo. Boo. The one little pullback got me. Well, terrible execution. Right idea. Oof, man. Man, they really want to keep it under 200, huh? Oh, man, guys, I think you kind of got to wait. I think you kind of got to wait. If you like the longs, I would probably say, let's see here. Probably like, I don't know, like a 205 entry. I mean, because you're kind of looking at something like this right now. Price is turning into a yo-yo. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, it can't decide what it wants to do. I think the move is up. Overall, I think the move is up. Held above VWAP. Bounced VWAP pretty strong. We're kind of back above this high volume area on the profile. I'd imagine we probably need to put in some... Probably need to trade back into some volume up in here. But I could be wrong. Like there is definitely, price is definitely sliding right now all over the place. And we all know it will go up all night, and then at the open it will rally, then dump for the rest of the day. Can't close it, Michael. You committed? Oh, 1 micro? Okay. Yeah, 1 micro is fine. If you got a micro on, you're good. You're good. Yeah, KDP, but lately what they've been doing is they've been front-running those gaps. They'll eventually fill them, but I have a feeling that you're going to see some upside because everybody's anticipating, right? Like all short positions are holding for that gap fill. I think you might get some shakeouts back up to the top side before that happens. Like, look, 1,300 points down is a big move. The green Levi trades, this is the second standard deviation off VWAP. So this is a VWAP channel. So right now you're just kind of traveling in the upper portion of the channel. Oh, that's right. It is OPEX week. I forgot all about that. All right. Got people slowly filing in. If you're just tuning in, we are giving away a 25K Lucid test account this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat. We'll enter you into that drawing that will announce the winner at the end of the stream. We'll probably do it around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. But you will have to be here if you win in order to claim your prize. If not, we will select somebody else. Lucid's a great prop, guys. If you haven't tried them out yet, give them a shot. We might go over 5.6K subs tonight. We're about 25 away from that right now. So if you're lurking in the background and want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for all the love and support. The channel's growing at a crazy rate. Like I said, I can't thank you all enough. I have a good time on these live streams with you. You make it an enjoyable live stream. You guys deserve all the credit for the success that my channel has seen. So I can't thank you enough. It's been crazy. Been a wild ride. Kennedy, you're swinging continuation overnight. Fingers crossed. Oh, you're hoping for more downside, Kennedy? Let's see here. Higher time frame wise, if it does get going to the downside, I would be looking at like, let's see, what is this? If we're going to get more downside, I would be looking at like 23,865 would probably be my next look. If it does start getting really heavy. We did have a previous all-time high sitting there at 24,000, like 70-ish. We're back above that now. I'd imagine we're probably heading up through the overnight in London session. Especially holding the upper end of the channel of VWAP, not getting below VWAP right now. I just think the move is up. I mean, when you look at the DOM too as well. Oh, wow. That changed rapidly, huh? You look at the DOM, though. There's a lot up here. There is a lot up here. Does that mean that it can't go down and grab all this volume down through 23.9? No, definitely not, right? But there is a lot of interest up here to the top side. So 1,300 points down is a big move. You know, generally you see some sort of relief and some short covering, which means upside. So just be like, just if you're on the shorts, you're obviously playing the right direction trend-wise. Just be careful. You're holding some spicy some micros from Asia open to the New York Cash open. To the short side. What time frame am I on? This is a 5-minute chart. Since I'm not in a trade, I'll go back to my normal chart. rather than just showing VWAP so that you guys can see support, resistance, and all that. KDP 23,782 is your low for a bounce. 782. Possibly. I mean, shoot, guys. Honestly, I'd like to see this thing trade. I'm not going to lie to you. I'd like to see it trade all the way down to 20,500. I'd like to see it trade all the way down to 20,500. Like, bring it on back. Or at least give us, like, 22.4. Yeah, 22.4. I'm all right with 22.4. Like, just give us that kind of a move. Problem is there's going to be days that we're going to see some upside. There's just going to be those days in there. So, oh man, price just died on us here in the 180 to 200 range, huh? I mean, we're kind of holding below. We're starting to roll over. You're liking gold back to 4,100? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I mean, you're kind of like range trading. On gold. Yeah. All right. 160 people in here. Let's see if we can actually get to like 200 tonight, guys. That'll be the goal for tonight. 200 viewers tonight. Yeah, there's just, I mean, look at gold recently, right? Looks below, looks above, but really we're just channeling. Or we're just in a range. We are literally just in a range on gold. Does anybody have... where's Bitcoin trading at right now? I saw Bitcoin's chart looked like it jumped off a cliff earlier today, right? I mean, down like over 30% off the highs. It looked like it had just jumped off the cliff. My long's playing out, isn't it? Son of a... Yeah, Jimmy, I missed it. It's gone at this point. There's no entry there for me. There's no entry there for me. I know Kelly got me all distracted talking about gold. I went over and started looking at gold. I stopped paying attention. All right. 86,550 Modern Family. Jeez. Oh, man. What do you think, guys? Bitcoin to 60K? Bitcoin to 60K. Yeah, music creator. Well... I'd have taken a little bit of heat, right? I'd have definitely taken a little. I would have actually gotten stopped out. I think. Or was I long here? Where was I long from? Honestly, I broke one of my own rules here, guys. Just to give you a heads up. I did break don't execute from the same price twice. And technically I didn't, but I did kind of. Right? I'm in the same area. Where's my stop originally? It was down below, just below 170. Oh no, I never would have been stopped out. I never would have been stopped out. And that would have been target. Yep, I never would have been stopped. That would have been full target. Well, that stinks. That stinks. See, I'm a much better... I feel like I'm a much better analyst than I am a trader, right? Like, if I could give my analysis to somebody and they could execute for me, I think that would be optimal. He raises his hand. Yeah, I think if I could just like give my analysis and say, okay, go ahead and execute somebody, everything would be fine. My problem is I doubt myself too much, right? J-Rod, congratulations, man. I hope you took profits. I hope you took profits. Hopefully you had that same target. Do we... I still think we're going higher tonight, guys. Still think we're going higher. I think a reasonable target right now is these downside wicks. Up here just shy of 260. You know, completely retrace this candle right here. And possibly even up towards 300. Back towards this. You know, like maybe test these downside wicks over here. Oh, nice, J-Rod. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad you guys... Yeah. Once again, this channel is not not financial advice. Do not copy my trades. You will get wrecked. We'll put that disclaimer out there. But nice trade. Nice trade. Way to hold that. I didn't have the cojones. All right. People are starting to tune in right now. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I do have a feeling a lot of people got wrecked today. Normally, we're at about 250 to 300 viewers by this point in the stream. We have 170, a little over 170 in here right now. So I have a feeling a lot of people are upset this evening and have their PCs shut down. But for those of you that are just tuning in, we are giving away a 25K Lucid account this evening. Feel free to type !West in the chat to enter into that giveaway. We'll announce the winner at about 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. He was listening to West the analyst instead of West the trader. I know. It's funny how the two are almost different, right? Like my analysis is usually really, really good. Typically, it's really good. For some reason, you know how you just don't trust yourself sometimes? You almost doubt yourself. even though you know you shouldn't. I definitely fall into that category quite a bit. Hey, cheers, Michael. Yeah, like you know, my reads are always pretty good. I just don't always trust them. What does the 4 hour look like? I mean, the 4 hour. Let's see here. Let's go back. We'll go back 6 months. Sure. That's what the 4 hour looks like. So I guess if you're looking for some sort of retracement to all you to all the fib boys and girls out there, the move today, swing high, swing low. So you're looking at that 665, 664 would be the 50%. But this is why I'm like, this lines up with what I'm thinking on the overnight, right? But this is likely. Hey, what's up, Braddock? How are you? I'm good. I'm good. We had a pretty good trading day today. I was done early today. I missed the entire sell-off, guys. I did. I'll admit it. I caught a part of it. I was short from 205, 25,205. But I didn't hold all day. I got my, 150 points or whatever it was and got out. Let's see. How many entries do we have? We got 160 people in here still. Let's see here. Got about 140 entries currently. So for those of you that haven't yet, exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into the drawing for the 25K Lucid test account. We'll announce the winner at 10:30, so in about 45 minutes or so. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go kick on the fan. All right, we good. Wow, price is just chopping around. So anybody got any good Thanksgiving plans? I got some family coming into town. Braddock, that's surprisingly you could only catch a small long and that was it. I caught the long at the open. And then I was short. I watched the whole move down happen. Yeah, J Rod. Well, I do feel like I'm very average, J Rod. You know, yes, I'm profitable, right? Like I this is what I do for a living because I make enough money to live comfortably financially. Um, but I could just like I feel like I should be better than what I am. Does that make sense? I feel like I should make more than what I'm making. Like, yes, my accounts go up, right? Like, they do go up. I have losing days. I have red days too. But I feel like what makes me successful is my risk management and my patience. You know, I don't execute a whole lot. Bet more. No, Martin. No, 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 no. It's weird seeing all your guys' handles instead of like the actual like names. It's weird. Nah, J Rod, that's a really good day for me. That over the last 2 weeks has been some of the biggest profit days that I have consistently, right? That's not the norm. That's very small stretches of my trading where it's like that. I'm not gonna sit here and be one of these people on the internet that lies to you and tell only post profits. I have losing days. I have red days. It happens. It sounds like I need to copy trade 40 accounts. No, that's when you get wrecked. That's when you get wrecked, guys. I don't make enough in affiliates to sit there and do that. I don't. I don't make nearly enough. Plus, I want to be a good trader, like a good trader. You know. Good trading to me isn't having the YOLO, $2 million 2-week stretch, right? Where granted that will set you up for life and you technically don't have to trade anymore because you can just invest, right? I actually enjoy trading. Like I enjoy the process. I kind of want to do it for a while. You trade like that for too long, eventually you're going to be wrong. And if you don't have proper risk management, within that, when you're trading that kind of size, things can blow up really fast. Really, really fast. So I prefer to keep on the conservative side of trading. You're never gonna, yeah, J Rod, you're never gonna see me. You probably won't ever see me. I mean, while it would be nice and it would probably be great for my channel, right, to sit there and post 40K days, 50K days, 100K days, I would really be out of my comfort zone trading like that. And that's not what beginner traders should be seeing, to tell you the truth, right? Like, because that's not the reality. That's not the reality for most, right? You go chasing that right off the bat when you start trading. You see all these videos of these traders that are having these massive days, chasing those massive days. First of all, those guys have been doing it for 10 years, right? Like, and they're just now hitting those big trading days, if that makes sense. And they've probably gone busto about, I don't know, 40, 50 times. They've probably busted and gone broke, a lot of times in that process. And then they have a stretch where they YOLO and they hit it big. Like, I've just seen too many people, especially with like Apex, for example, where they throw that 20 account lure out in front of you. They throw that 20 account lure out in front of you and they say, hey, you can copy trade 20 accounts. Yeah, Chris, that's the problem though. Most people can't stop at $50 a day in 20 accounts. Most people can't stop at that. That's the problem. Yeah, you can make $50 a day. But can you have the self-discipline to keep it at $50 a day? Very few people have that kind of discipline. Very few people. Because they'll say, okay, now if I make another $50, right, that's $2,000. If I make another $50, hey, that's $3 grand. If I make another $50 and make it a $200 day across those, you know, and that's how it works. Greed and human psychology starts playing a part. If a big trade happens for me, great. Right? Like, great. And they do happen from time to time. Martin, if your ego tells you can make 1,500 a day, it doesn't always end well. Yeah, because you're gonna be wrong. Like, sometimes you're just gonna be wrong. Yeah, like, it just happens. So, I'd rather trade comfortably. And, like, look, I make enough. You know, like, I make enough money to live comfortably, to be happy. Yeah, it would be great to you know, have $1 million year. Hopefully one day it happens for me. You know, I'm only 4.5 years into this trading thing, so hopefully it happens. I'm low 6 figures right now annually, so I'm not in any rush to get there, though. Yes, it would be great for clicks. They can stop. They choose not to. Yeah, that's exactly right. Because the greed starts playing a factor, right? Greed starts playing a factor. So just, guys, if you're just starting out, if you're beginning, if you're in your first year of trading, take it slow. You know, the last thing I want to see is you guys blowing up a bunch of accounts, you know, spending $1,000 a week on evals. Take it slow. You know, you got all the time in the world to pass those evaluations with the props. You got all the time in the world to build those account balances. Don't quit your day jobs. Like, just keep plugging along slowly but surely. You know, refine your craft. Like, all of us are learning every day. Francine, I don't trade a set standard risk to reward. That's not how my trading's based. So, like, some trades are 1-to-1, some trades are 1-to-4, some trades are 1-to-12, right? I think you're limiting yourself when you trade a set R&R. Like, my risk is generally the same, no matter what. I have a max risk that I'm willing to put on, but the reward side of it, I'm not going to limit. I'm gonna squeeze as much out as I can. Yeah, Tradersons, exactly. Yeah, if you're not able to start an evaluation, pass the evaluation, and hold on to a sim funded account for a period of time, taking payouts consistently, there's zero reason to purchase more than one account. Zero reason. Right? Like, yeah, you might get lucky sometimes and hit it when you're copy trading all those accounts, and get a payout. And you can play that game. I see people do it all the time, but that doesn't mean that you're a good trader, right? You got lucky. It's like being at the casino. My goal is to be a good trader. Or at least to be the best trader that I can be, you know? Well, thanks for tuning into my TED Talk tonight, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for listening. Or today, you think the best entry was 333R? Nick, so tonight, yeah, I was on a My Funded Futures account tonight. So that P&L that you see is a My Funded Futures, it's a 50K core account. Sim funded. Hey, thanks, big boy. Appreciate you. So for those of you that are in the vertical format, the shorts feed, feel free to click on the other live stream on my channel, the one that does not have the word mobile in the title. That's where most people are hanging out at. We got about 200 people in that stream. It's a much better viewing experience. You'll get to see my full monitor, and that's where everybody's kind of chatting. So feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel. It's a lot better viewing experience. Yeah, Tim, like, look, I know how it is, especially as a beginning trader. Like, you're looking out there at all these influencers that are just posting massive, massive profits, right? Don't be fooled, right? Like, their situation is entirely different than what yours is going to be. So, like I said, if you want to trade with props, purchase one account, prove to yourself that you can hang on to that one account, get to payout. And if you want to expand from there, purchase another one with your payouts from the props, right? And that's kind of how you want to expand. Don't sit here and spend thousands of dollars on these props without getting a payout. Like, just I've seen too many lives ruined chasing that dream that they build for you on YouTube, you know, that the influencers build for you. There's some good streamers out there. There's some good traders out there. Don't get me wrong, there are. And there's some valuable knowledge out there. But a lot of what you're seeing is just not realistic, right? And not realistic for the majority. Let's put it that way. Realistic for them, but not realistic for the majority. All right, we got the breakdown. There is a lot of orders stacked in through all the way down through the hundreds, down into 80. You still got to get through VWAP, I think. Let's see, where's VWAP at right now? Okay, so VWAP's sitting at 157. I have a feeling we might be ranging for a little bit. Isn't it realistic that 90% lose? Yeah, profits and principles. I mean, yeah, 90% lose. Oh, cheers, Francine. You enjoying the TED Talk? yeah. Thanks for tuning into my TED Talk tonight. For those of you that are interested, we are now at 220 viewers currently. Probably a little more than that with the shorts feed combined. We are giving away a Lucid 25K test account this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. We will announce the winner here in about a half an hour at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Ironically, as you're talking sensible goals and mentality, I get a PW notification from X saying I made 100K. Yeah, I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, look, 15 minis per account every trade is just not, that's not it. That's just not it. It's going to take you a while to build to that, right? I mean, guys, I trade 1 to 2 minis, right? I trade 1 to 2 minis on my accounts, and I've been trading for 4.5 years, and my balances are enough to stomach, you know, risking 20 points with that kind of size, right? So just, do I have a level at 170, Tim? So my level is actually sitting up here. So it's like 185 to 205 right now. You could probably even at this point move it up to 205 to 2. I don't even know. I don't like anything in here. You know, if I was I'll be perfectly honest with you. I would actually get rid of this at this point, this level, and I would be looking at only these two areas from here on out for entries. For me, right? I've already tried this level once. It's just a lot of chop, a lot of back and forth. So I would actually probably not be executing from here anymore myself. I would be looking down here from 100 to 120 or up here at 300 to 320 for the next area that I would be looking for an execution. It's McLean, both. So my personal account, I use more for swing trading positions. Props, this year I'm up 80K total. A little over 80K in payouts from props. My personal is what makes me money, though. You know, like the swing positions that I take on that. Granted, they're no more than two minis at a time, but I usually can let those run for a couple days because I'm only taking those major higher time frame like pivots in the market. So I generally let them run for like 3 days. The last swing position I took was a long from 22,800 on our way up, and I rode that to it was actually on a pullback into that level. And I rode that to 23,500, so 700 points with 2 minis over like 4 days. So it's kind of like balanced a little bit. It's balanced. I use the props for my day trading, if that makes sense. My personal account I use for swings. Mason, total at the end of the day. So I took one contract off at 23,500. I left the runner on. Price went up to like 23,700, but then pulled back, and the second contract got taken out at 23,380. I think it was a little over 26K. Yeah, Harrison, if you're in the live accounts and you have a balance that has the margin, you can definitely, you can hold, some of them do let you hold swing positions. Yes. Lucid allows you to hold swing positions in your live account. You just have to talk to the risk manager at the prop once you are live, and they'll evaluate. Randall, it's the same. So my stop on that position was 25 points on the 2 minis. So I was risking 1,000. Dog trainer. So it's at their discretion. I think after 6 payouts in your sim funded with Lucid, they put you in a live account. They combine all your funded accounts into a balance and put it into, they put a portion of your profits into an escrow account. So that if you blow up your live account, that's sitting there. They'll put you back in sim funded, but keep that escrow account sitting there. And then you'll have to earn your way back to a live account again. But that money is always sitting there for you. And then they have a bonus structure. So like every 5,000 in profits that you make in your live account, they release and match the 5,000. No, Jimmy, I was not short today on my personal. The last trade, I just told you guys what the last trade I took on my personal was. I've only taken like 5 trades this year on my personal account. 5 trades total. Yeah, their transition to live is amazing, actually. Like I think it's actually probably the best live transition out there. Hey, thanks, Strong. Good luck. All right, we're approaching that 250 people in here. Guys, if you're just tuning in, all right, my swinging Tory trend lines? No. No. I'm not swing trading Tory trend lines. I'm trading kind of the same way. I'm just picking those higher time frame, those daily, pullback to previous all-time high, peak kind of things in an uptrend, Like I'm waiting for that. Extremely patient. Like you can even go back on your higher time frame charts, right? And you can look at that 22,800 level, right? And as we've got above there, if you see the move from like July, 4th of July up and then got the 2 heavy days of selling back into 22,800, that is when I bought. And honestly, I got out too early. I shouldn't have trailed. I shouldn't have trailed at all. I should have just let it go. Man, I'd have had a major trade on. Man, if I could have rode that all the way up above 26K, are you kidding me? Kidding me? But that's what I'm saying. That's what I need to get better at, I think. I need to get better at not worried so much about the intraday. I mean, props are fun for the intraday, right? But I want to get better at holding those swing positions. But man, that 22,800 was good, but I would have had to watch that thing come all the way back on me twice, almost. What did this get down to? 23. Yeah, it would have came back and tested 23K twice. Mr. Games Paradise. So what I would risk, like, look, if you want proper risk on the 50Ks, this is how I would approach it, right? Like some people just want to get through the evaluations. A mini is way too much even on the 50Ks if you ask me. I would probably go like 3 micros to start. And then every $1,000 of profit that you get, add a micro is the way that I would approach it personally. What's up, Red? How are you? The short numbers hit again today. Yeah, they hit quick, didn't they, Red? And then some. And then like 4x my short targets. Oh, you're trying to get another Lucid account? Like amount wise, Mr. Games Paradise, I would probably risk starting on the 50K evals, starting out until you build a balance on it. I would probably risk no more than $200 a trade. $150 to $200 a trade. Red going to win the giveaway again. Yeah, Red, you're going to like Lucid. Lucid's great, guys. I'm telling you. They are good for long-term growth. As long as you don't mind taking your time and building an account slowly, they're great. Oh, yeah, Red. The daily report that they send you at the end of every day. Yeah, Lucid's great. I've got no complaints. Oh no, KDP, you had a funded next account, 130 from passing and blew it. Oh, we've all been there. I feel for you. We have all been there. Went chasing that $130 real quick, didn't you? Went chasing that $130. All right, guys. We got about, let's see here. About 17 minutes till we're going to do that Lucid 25K test account giveaway. Exclamation point West in the chat to enter into the giveaway. We're approaching, what 260 people in here currently. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for listening to my TED Talks that we had throughout the night. I appreciate you. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. It really does help out the channel. You passed 6 Lucid since yesterday and lost 3 today. Hey, nice, Invisible. Nice, Invisible. Well, congrats on passing all those. Yeah, guys, that's the other thing. If you haven't traded with Lucid yet, the evaluations are 1 day to pass. First and foremost. The evaluations are 1 day to pass, and you can activate your account literally within minutes. So you can pass the account and be in your sim funded and have a winning trading day all in 1 day. Not that you should do that. However, that is an option. Mr. Games Paradise, they're here. What, you want me to zoom out a little bit? So all in on the eval. No, I'm not saying that. This is not financial advice. Like, I don't recommend chasing the pass on the first day, right? However, it is an option. Caleb, you're allowed 5 accounts with Lucid. 5 accounts. Yeah, Eunice, Lucid's fairly new. They've been about 6 months now. I want to say 5 or 6 months they've been around. But their payouts are instant. If you've ever got a payout from iFunded Futures and know how fast that is, Lucid is comparable to that. They do have payout caps. On the 50Ks, it's $1,500 for your first 2 payouts. Then that jumps up to $2,000 on your next 2 payouts. And then it jumps up to $2,500 on payouts 5 and 6. Gerard the coffee guy, 10 accounts? Wait, does Lucid allow 10 accounts? I thought it was only 5. They do allow 10 accounts? Are you sure? Are you positive on that? Oh, 5 funded. Okay, yeah. Okay, so they only allow 5 funded. Okay. Yeah. Gerard, yeah, you're in the... You checked today. Everybody's saying 5 over in my horizontal stream. Chicken Trader, I don't know if they're going to do any monster deals on Black Friday. I'm not privy to the information. I don't have any forewarning, guys, just to give you a heads up. I don't have any forewarning when they're going to run promotions. I know as soon as you guys do about the promotions. They don't contact me ahead of time. So I get the email as soon as it's released. And then I let you guys know as soon as I know. So I have no advance notice when they're gonna what the promotion is or when they're going to release it. Sometimes if it's a limited time thing and they don't have an end date, I don't even know when it's gonna end. Red, Black Friday's next week. It's next Friday. A week from tomorrow. Or a week from today for some. a week from today for some. Man, we are just stuck. We are pinned here between 200 and 150. Just pinned. CCAA. No, I'm not in a trade right now. I'm not in a trade. We're just kind of going sideways right now. I'm not interested in it at all. Ooh, yikes. Gold took a downturn, huh? Mr. Games Paradise, real simple explanation for my strategy, right? I'm looking for break and retests. In other words, like bear flag, bull flag setups of these levels. So I'm looking for a break above the level and a hold, targeting the next level above. Long entry would be at the top side of these levels that I have drawn on my chart. Same thing to the downside, right? Perfect example will probably be something like this. You broke, you retested, you hold below, short from 185, targeting the next level to the downside. Same thing here. You've got a reclaim, a break, a retest, a reclaim, and a hold above, long, targeting the next level to the top side. Omen, I draw them on my charts. So all these is just a rectangle. It's my own analysis of higher time frame charts. Yeah, Mr. Games Favorite. I try to simplify everything as much as possible. When I was doing a lot of indicator trading in the beginning days, it just created a cloudy picture for me. So I tried to limit the amount of executions that I have. And this was something that was very simple that registered in my brain. Being able to spot these areas. You know, like these levels have been here for a while. You can tell I've got levels below. I've got levels above. So like if I zoom out, you know, there's levels all up and down my charts. Obviously the down move today just was ripping through levels, but if you notice where it bounced pretty much at these levels. And these levels have been there for a long time. A long, long time. You're learning from me right now? I mean, if I'm providing you value, that's great. I hope you do learn something here. I don't sell any courses or mentorship programs, or this isn't a signal service. There's no financial advice, but if you learn something from me, that's great. Yeah, you're right. The bull cycle top is in puts all day. I'm looking to fade any pops right now. So I'm actually overnight tonight. I'm kind of expecting chop, slow grind back up to retrace some of that move a little bit. You know, like maybe let's see here. You know, probably up into 400 at the very least. You know, overnight might trade up back up into 300. Early London session. Maybe back up into 400 by New York Open. But I do expect all this to get retraded at some point. If West picks you to win the giveaway. I don't pick the giveaway. Actually, Nightbot picks the giveaway. Nightbot picks the winner. You guys see it. Nightbot picks the winner. Trust me, that was not set up. I did not hand choose red. People that I don't know and I've never talked to and that are in my streams for the first time have won the giveaways. How can you bribe Nightbot? But yeah, Nightbot picks the winner. It's completely random. I have no say in it. Juju, just exclamation point Wes, all caps in the chat. We'll enter you into that drawing. Currently, we've got, let's see, how many people are in there right now? We've got 232 entries in right now. And we've got 260 people in the stream currently. Oh, wow, guys. We're about to go over 5.6K on subs. So if you're lurking in the background and want to support the channel, we're about to hit another milestone here. We are just grinding away on these. I mean, the subscriber counts are getting up there. I never saw this happening on my channel. I can tell you that right now. Please do not. No, Rumblebot is Red's thing. I'm not going to do Rumblebot. I would like to find another cool way to do the giveaways, though. Like, obviously, Nightbot is there's nothing really entertaining about it. It literally just randomly selects a name. But I haven't done much research into doing the giveaways just yet. Can you make Nightbot to confirm entries so no need to spam? Yeah, I wonder. I don't know how to do that just yet. I'll have to talk to my editor, Mason, about that. Because I do see that on other streams, right? Like, it'll send out a notification that you're subscribed or you've been offered a ticket. And I don't know how to do that. I thought you were so cool, more fun, and clearly work harder than that Wesley guy. Oh, man, you guys crack me up. Crack me up. Juju, here, I'll check real quick. It might take me a minute to go through, but you're probably entered. Let's see. Yeah, Juju, you're in there. You're in there. You are entered. Juju, we're going to announce the winner here in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Safa watching from Brazil? Well, hello from America. Yeah, I'm using Stream Elements. That's my streaming software. I don't know. The problem is they've got rid of their, like, you know how they have the Stream Elements bot or whatever? That's kind of like Nightbot. I think they got rid of that. We're giving away a 25K Lucid test account this evening. Yeah, Eunice, we're kind of pinned right now. Kind of pinned. What I would be looking for at this point, guys, just to give you a heads up, I'm not going to take the trade, obviously, because I'm going to end the stream probably shortly after the giveaway, and I don't want to be stuck in a trade. But what I would be looking for is probably something like this. I would be looking for the break, the peak above, the pull back in, the chop for a minute, and then the hold above for the long. That's what I would be looking for. If you win, you'll show me how to blow a 25K account within less than 10 seconds. No, don't do that. Don't do that. The profit target's really quick, especially with the 1 day to pass. Like, if you want to trade some size, you can pass it really quick. For educational purpose only. For the short, honestly, at this point, for my short entry, I'm not going to lie to you, wouldn't be until you got this. I don't like a short from here. It really would not be until you got something like this. And this would probably be my short entry right here. Right at 100 for the move down below 24K. Exclamation point Wes, all caps, CCAA. We'll enter you into the drawing. Yeah, and this volatility, yeah, one micro did some damage today, if you think about it. Even one micro from the top up there, anywhere above 25K did some damage today. Yeah, because you can widen that risk. You know, even if you're risking 100 points with one micro, that's only $200. You know, you could definitely do some damage on a micro right now. All right, guys, give me 1 second here. We're gonna do that giveaway as soon as I get back. I need to go shut the blinds and yeah. So exclamation point West in the chat. We're giving away that 25K Lucid Test account this evening. If you haven't entered yet, go ahead and get your entries in. We're going to announce the winner here in about a minute. All right. Where is he? I'm here, Profits and Principles. Just had to go shut the blinds real quick. That's all. All right, guys. Last chance to get your entry in. We are giving away a Lucid 25K test account this evening here in about a minute. Exclamation point West, all caps in the chat will enter you into that drawing. We got 281 people entered. If you're not here, you will need to type something in the chat in order to claim your prize. Well, we're going to give it 60 seconds from the time of the giveaway. Let me pull the giveaway over here so that you guys can see, so everything is transparent. We're going to announce the winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unpaired Electron. Hey, he is in there. Unpaired Electron, are you on Discord? Yeah, you're here. We got you. We got you. Congratulations, by the way. Congratulations on the free account. Are you on Discord, Unpaired Electron? Yeah, you are. Do me a favor and shoot me a friend request on Discord. My username is WesleyEmeraldGate, no spaces, capital W, E-S-L-E-Y, capital E, M-E-R-A-L-D-G-A-T-E. While he's doing that, for those of you that are interested, we do have a free trading Discord as well. It's called Level Up. Link in the description down below the video, or you can type exclamation point Discord in the chat. Feel free to join. It's a really nice trading community. There's really good traders in there. Better traders than me even. So, actually much better traders than me. But feel free to join that Discord. There's traders in there all hours of the day. It goes quiet at night a little bit. because most of them are asleep because they live in the U.S. But feel free to join that Discord if you want a cool trading community to hang out with. Like I said, lots of good traders in there. Yeah, just waiting for Unpaired Electron to send me that friend request real quick. Sorry, guys. Yeah, GG's Unpaired Electron, by the way. Congrats on winning that account. You'll definitely have to keep us updated on how you're doing on that account after you get it started. It's always nice to hear when people turn these free accounts into a payday, you know? You joined on the community? All right, do me a favor. At me in the trading chat. If you joined. Actually, no, send me a friend request. Send me a friend request, Unpaired. All right. Let me get rid of that. Let me get back to the main chat here. You're red. You didn't win. It's rigged. What's up, Grind of the Moment? How are you? All right. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Let me, all right, I just sent you a friend request. Go ahead and accept that and shoot me a DM, Unpaired Electron, and I'll DM you as soon as I end the stream here, and we'll get you all squared away, okay? All right, guys. I'm probably going to call it there tonight. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. I can't thank you all enough for the love and support that you guys have shown me over this time. We are quickly approaching 5.6K subscribers. Unreal. It's unbelievable to me what's happening. So I can't thank you all enough. You guys are all a part of this. In fact, you are the main reason why this is happening. It's all the thumbs up that you're doing. It's you guys showing up every night to these live streams. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, I can't thank you enough. If you guys are interested in Lucid Trading Company, you can use code WEST for the best available discount on any of their account sizes. You can also use code WEST at Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, Earn to Trade, Bull and Ox, and Trade Day. Those are the firms that I have props or affiliations with. So you'll get the best available pricing using code WEST at those. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. There's no stream tomorrow night, obviously. The next live stream that we're going to do is oh, we're kind of getting that breakout, aren't we? Kind of getting that breakout. Yeah, I think 300 is imminent tonight. The next live stream will be Sunday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. You'll want to tune into that one. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Take a break from the charts. Go get some rest, some relaxation. Spend time with family and friends. I think it's really important to reset the mental each week. So definitely take time to do that. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you all Sunday night at 8:30. Peace.